So I just wanted to follow up. Bad news. That test, the positive first response, was so awesome, and it was clear, as you could see. It was a total positive pregnancy test. And that was 11 DPO. 12 DPO, I took a first response in the afternoon, and the line was like not coming up. It was there, but it was very hard to see, much like 10 DPO was. And so I determined, I was like not gonna test anymore and just wait for my period to come. So Friday, April 17th, my period was not due until Saturday, April 18th. So Friday in the morning around 10 o'clock, I was getting ready to take Hannah out for our daily walk around the neighborhood and went to the bathroom and had blood. I didn't freak out at first because I thought, could this be implantation? But something just told me it was over. And but yet I looked up videos on bleeding in the beginning and had some encouraging stories, but otherwise I knew that it had failed again. And coming back from that, I went on the walk, came back from the walk, had extremely diluted urine because it was like the 5th time I had gone to the bathroom after drinking a ton of water, so my urine was practically clear. And I decided to take a test anyway, thinking, what if I had taken a test before the bleeding? You know, it would have been such a great positive result, because when I did take the first response with that practically clear urine, a faint line showed up. So it's just like, wow. So anyway, it was total loss. And I just broke down and cried and cried and cried, and felt devastated. But yet I'm always like, it's always devastating because this is my 4th loss. This is my 4th early loss pregnancy. And it always happens either the day before or the day after my period's supposed to start. So like I said, if I were just a normal, everyday living type person and was not trying to get pregnant, I would have never known I was pregnant. But my symptoms were so real this time around. I mean, I felt implantation all day on 8 DPO. I felt implantation all day long, and had a bunch of other symptoms too. But anyway, so every time something goes wrong, or every time something happens and I need answers, I always go back to YouTube and I look up anything and everything I can. And I really like this doctor. Her name's Dr. Amy, and she is, I guess she calls herself the egg whisperer, which is kind of funny. But she is a Harvard graduate and has spent her entire life studying reproductive medicine. And a total light bulb went off when she started talking about CoQ10. That is the one supplement that I have not been taking anymore. I used to take it every day at lunchtime. I always had a supplement regimen, and but when I started trying again for baby number 2 in the fall, I just kind of let CoQ10 slide. Like, I forgot how important the CoQ10 was. I just basically put all my stock into the DHEA and the Vitex, and I never even really looked into why I was taking the CoQ10. And I'll link it down below, the 2 videos. Actually, there's 3. But the Egg Whisperer, Dr. Amy, talked about CoQ10, and that she wants her older patients, which I am that older patient, to take it at least 2 months, I think. But then another video said you can do 6 to 8 weeks, which is awesome. So I don't have to take it for 6 months before, because I don't have 6 months. So it can kick in just a matter of 6 weeks. So I just can't believe it. Basically, in a nutshell, when you're older, the egg cell, which is the largest cell in my body, is full of mitochondria. And when you get older, it's almost like a dying battery, and those mitochondria start losing energy. And they're responsible for the energy production, which is the ATP. And when you get older, it's like a dying battery, basically. And I cannot believe. Okay. Had a minor interruption there. And Hannah's up from her nap now, so I gotta make this quick, because I gotta give her breakfast. But I just wanted to say that, yes, I said this was probably my last time trying, but maybe I just shouldn't say that stuff anymore. I really felt that way, but then to realize that I was not taking the supplement that it was like the most important supplement to be taking at my age, the CoQ10, like, how can I not try again? I mean, I totally bought the CoQ10. The Dr. Amy is the egg whisperer. She was saying that she tells her older patients to take 600 to 900, I think, milligrams a day. And so the pill I got was 400, and I'll just take one in the morning and one at night, so that'll be 800 total. I was totally taking that every single day for like a year before I got pregnant with Hannah. And I don't know why in the world I forgot about it and didn't think it was that important. I think because I really didn't know what CoQ10 was doing to the egg and for the egg health. And so anyway, I am super excited. I am hopeful. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna skip the egg that's coming up. I will probably ovulate on April 29th. I'm gonna skip this egg. I'm going to be taking my CoQ10 along with my DHEA and my Vitex and just my other vitamins. And by the time I ovulate the next one, it'll have been probably really only 5 weeks, but my husband was saying that, because he used to work for GNC, and he said that it takes 3 to 6 weeks. So, which at any rate, you know, I don't have to wait 6 months. I don't have to wait 4 months, because a lot of supplements, they're like, you have to, you know, you really have to be taking that for 3 months or 4 months for it to really do anything. So it's kind of cool that this one is even, and another chief scientist, I'll link that down below too. He said in a matter of weeks, it can make a difference. And so I'm excited and I'm hopeful, and I'm totally doing this again. You know, I never thought that I would ever be trying to have children in my 40s. I wanted to have kids when I was in my 20s and 30s. And it just, because of the way things happen in my life, I just didn't get to do it that way. And I feel like, I don't know if I'm creating the judgment in my mind, or like I was talking to my cousin yesterday and I was telling her about it. And I also told my mom about, you know, I was pregnant last week and I lost it, you know. Nobody says, oh, Andrea, I'm so sorry. That must be really hard. Are you okay? I don't get any of that from them. I almost feel like they're thinking, why are you trying to get pregnant right now? Why are you trying to get pregnant? You're old. You know, like, I just feel like that. I just feel like that's what they're thinking. I wish that even my own mom would be like, oh, I'm so sorry, that's hard, are you okay? I don't get any of that. And yeah, it makes me mad. And even my cousin didn't say, oh, I'm so sorry. It's like, did you hear what I just said? Did you hear what I just said? I was pregnant last week. I had a positive pregnancy test and I lost it. Do you not care? I just feel like they don't care. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, because This is my life. This is the last bit of my life that I get to do this. This is the very tail end of my fertility. And I've got to give, it's so hard for me to give up. Like, when I want something this bad, like, I cannot stop trying. I know there's the point where you need to throw in the towel or call it quits for other reasons, but really, if I never expected to be ovulating. I never expected to have any eggs left at this point. When I was pregnant with Hannah, I thought, wow, I bet she was my very last egg. And I can't imagine 2 years down the road having any eggs left. And I can't believe I have any eggs left. So, and I've had the full panel of genetic testing and everything, and I came out squeaky clean. So I don't have any genetic disorders, and I don't, so I'm convinced that this mitochondria thing is what's going on. And we'll just, I'm just going to try it again. So, and if I do get pregnant, if this does work and I do get pregnant with a healthy, normal baby, in May 12th is when my period should start for that cycle. That baby would be due February 15th, which is so funny because Hannah's birthday is February 28th. So it's like, that'd be crazy to have another February baby. So, but I will take it. I will absolutely take it. Anyway, so thank you all so much for your support. And I just hope that if anybody out there is watching this and it helps them make a decision or helps them feel like they're not alone, that means a lot to me. I don't, when I feel alone, I have no one to talk to. No one in my family circle or friend circle are going through what I'm going through. Nobody understands. And it's really hard. So anyway, that is it for me, and I will keep you updated on how things are progressing, and I'm looking forward to trying this again. So anyway, like I said, it's hard for me to give up on something, especially when I look into Hannah's face and I see the end result of all of this hard work. When I look into her sweet little blue eyes, it's all worth it. So anyway, all right, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having a great day. Thanks, bye.